So we have a 4-ply tire and a 4-ply tire. Now we have an 8-ply tire. So this is what we're doing today. We're gonna try doubling up tires for the hit to pass car. Seen the demo guys do it. Maybe we can do it too, I don't know. Anyway, I did one here. Stuck a smaller tire and a bigger tire. I'm not using any exact science to it. I just kind of sized them up and saw that we got a smaller, narrower tire and a slightly bigger, wider tire. And double them up, see how it goes. Anyway, I'll set you guys up here on the tripod. This is only the second one I've ever done, so you're kind of learning with me. I saw another guy use a seat belt. I'm just using a ratchet strap. Getting them on the rim might be a whole nother ordeal, but right now just getting it in there is the problem. Let's set down. So got a ratchet strap around the tire just to squish it down. One of those things, I saw a guy doing it and he's like, oh yeah, it's easy, but the guy weighs probably 100 pounds more than I do. So it's easy for him, might not be as easy for someone not as well built, you could say. That looks good. On the last one I used a bit of tire, this is just tire lube in a spray bottle. I put it in a spray bottle because I find it works better than the brush. The tire lube you can buy it at tire shops or whatever. Actually, not tire shops. Auto parts stores will sell it to you. I don't know where else. One end in, like that, and then the other end, kind of grab the tire that's pushed with my knee. You guys can see what I'm doing here. Huh. Pretty much there. If I can get this back. Like that, eh? This one fits a little looser than the other one did, but thanks for watching. We're gonna try to get one of these double up tires on a rim. I had to go to the parts store, grab a new valve stem. I don't know if you ever installed a valve stem, but it's pretty simple. You push it through and then screw this tool on, just lever it, and they just pop into place. Says on the tool, just like that. Bam. Now, I've got an old manual style tire changer. All it really does is hold the rim down. You could change these things without, but I'm gonna stick it on there because it's just easier to hold. Let's see how this goes. It used to be a lot easier to work in here before this freaking bush all grew in, but I'll cut it back. Here's this. Alright. Doubled up tire assembly. And our tire lube. See how this goes. Sometimes you can get one bead on without the bars, but no such luck. That tree is gonna piss me off. I can already tell. That went not horrible. I'm gonna use, oh no, that's stupid. Top fell off. So here's vice grips, kind of help hold the bead for you sometimes. Use your knee. Bush raining shit down. It's gonna help things seal. Tell you that much for free. Oh yeah, chunk of bead just ripped off. Not too bad. One thing I've learned with tires is not to get too greedy. A little at a time, usually take it. Keep it in the drop center. There's that now. Holy. So that inner tire. Another bar maybe. There it goes. Oh, baby. So see if that air's up now. Okay, putting air to it. Oh, there's one. There's the other. 20 psi. I don't know. Go to 30 and see what happens. That is 20 still. Well, I mean, it's on there, so we can run it.